To my channel. I really appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. Everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, and future. You or someone around you. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Thank you all for stopping by. Hope you're feeling lovely and bubbly, okay? Oh, oh. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Okay. First card that we have here, collective, is the Tower energy. So this Tower energy represents someone who may want you to experience a tower. This could be someone who could be envious or be jealous of you. Maybe someone feels that you have it all together, but they don't know your story. But in my opinion, respect should come naturally. No one has to know your business. But this is the energy of someone, maybe a hater, wanting to see you experience some kind of tower moment. But no weapon formed against my collective will ever prosper. Meanwhile, you're very busy with the Page of Swords. You're focusing on yourself. You could be someone in school, working, have a family of your own. You have a life of your own. You're someone who is a loner as well. You stay to yourself. People know you to be a loner, even those in your family. Isolated, but not for any nefarious reasons. You just love your alone time. You do not look at it as a negative thing. You have associates, but you deal with them when you pick and choose to. And so there could be someone who's intimidated by your peace. You come off as someone who has a life of peace, and it's causing some jealousy and some envy, okay? The next card that we have here is the Queen of Pentacles. And you're so peaceful, collective, that they see you, male or female, remember gender is fluid in tarot, as you're peaceful, but you're also abundant. You're sitting on your throne. You're very resourceful. You come off as someone who don't have problems or issues. You're not arrogant. You're not nasty. You're just a loner, okay? You're what they call a loner, and it's okay to be a loner. We have free will to be and do and engage in this life here on the planet Earth as we please, okay? People also see you as someone who's very magical with the magician energy here. Something's always happening on here. You're always making things happen, and that's because you're doing the work. You're applying yourself, and so you have someone watching who wants to see you in this tower energy, but it's not going to happen because you are minding your business. So they're sending and projecting unwarranted energy. And so we know how that goes. Whatever you put out comes back to you. So what they are desiring for you, they will receive that energy in return. So Spirit is saying to stay focused on yourself. You may be aware of who this hater is. Stay focused on yourself. Don't engage with the goofy. Okay, now they're saying you're going to do that anyway because you are a loner. You are someone, you don't operate out of that space of low vibrational energy. You have an understanding, not just an understanding, but an understanding of what you put out comes back to you. So why would you want to project what they are projecting on you? So stay focused on yourself. You are at peace. You have a very peaceful life, okay? You're very private as well, and that could disturb people. But stay that way. Spirit is saying you're doing the right thing to stay that way. So much so that we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And so, like I said, people constantly see you winning and growing. They see you being successful. When they see you, it's like seeing a bright light, okay? Shine bright like a diamond. Okay, you're shining bright, okay? And it's causing a lot of irritation. They have to put their blockers on, okay? They can't take it, okay? But meanwhile, you're holding it down with the Four of Pentacles, okay? Receiving financial blessings and favor and opportunity because you are focused on yourself and you're not choosing to lower your vibration. There will always be an opposing energy. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from or your tax bracket. But the goal is to know how to, what to give your energy to and what not to give your energy to. And the wonderful thing about you, I'm picking up, collective, that you're really ignoring the nonsense. And Spirit is saying keep that going because it is working for you. Meanwhile, this person is watching you be successful and happy, and they're very unsatisfied, okay? And they are receiving offers, but they're not satisfied with what they are receiving because they're busy watching and monitoring you. We all are uniquely individual. We all are uniquely and divinely individually created, and we all have our own paths and missions, so no two humans are alike. We don't have to imitate and duplicate each other, but this energy here is an energy of someone who feels and thinks thinks that their life has to be a mimic or mocking of yours. And that's why, they're not happy. That's why they're sitting under the tree, biting their fingernails, wondering what's going on. Well, they have a misappropriation of their energy. They're sending unwarranted energy, and they're just not focused on themselves. Meanwhile, here you go, Queen of Swords sitting on your throne. No nonsense. Okay, you could have Taurus placement in your chart somewhere. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You have the Wheel of Fortune out here, lots of abundance, lots of prosperity going on, and they're staying confused and unhappy. This is the energy of your hater here. Confused and unhappy, still sitting under the tree and trying to figure out why things aren't working for them. Okay? And so the next card that we have here is the Six of Wands. This is you celebrating, okay? Being celebrated, okay? This could be at work. This could be in your personal life. Someone could be maybe preparing to propose to you. You don't know it yet, okay? But meanwhile, this is your hater trying to maintain a balance, unhappy, unsatisfied, feeling blinded and confused. And when all they have to do is just focus on themselves, and they could flip it and things would change for them in their lives. But, it takes for a person to come to their own understanding of when it's time for them to wake up. Meanwhile, they're just breaking their own heart. The more that they send negative energy towards you and you stay focused on yourself, they're breaking their own heart. So this negative energy is returning to them constantly, as I told you, because they were projecting this towards you and it's unwarranted. You are not bothering this person or these people. Okay, so stay focused on you. Do not engage with the goofy. Do not allow anyone to trigger you or antagonize you, because the moment you let them get you upset or get you in some kind of altercation, that's when they can flip the script. And, you don't want them to take your opportunity of you receiving and enjoying your Ace of Pentacles. So this concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.